Alright, today we're going to check out this new game, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, on Game Pass. I'm playing it on PC. We'll see what it's all about. And we'll just stick to normal difficulty. That all looks fine.
No. For 10 bitter years since the dead broke through the door, I've promised you peace. Today, I'm making good on it. Sama hatched a plan to blow up the door, to cut the dead off forever. Halin and I volunteered. We probably won't make it back, but I would rather take my chances than leave you in this broken world. You deserve more than a letter you'll never receive. But we both know you would never let me go. I lived a long life, but never a full one. Not until I found you. Promise me you'll live, Nor. I'm off to earn my rest. Baz.
Action! Front!
Aim! Fire!
No, she's not accepting anyone.
Just pretend I shoved you, alright?
So this setting is way back.
You sent Baz and Harlin to the door to the Great Below.
I don't have time for this, Vanek.
Requesting permission to...
Denied.
Baz can't fight at his age. Harlin can't cover for him and blow the door at the same time. I'm the best sapper you've got and you know it.
Return to your station, Vanek. Was that?
Can't have been them. The blast came from too low, wasn't nearly loud enough.
I see.
They're late, aren't they? Just give the order.
All right, then. All right. Follow the trenches to the old fort. Stop for nothing and no one, understood?
Yes, Field Marshal.
Their uniform symbols, like a triforce
run.
with an
Clear the
extra
way.
triangle.
No rest till dawn!
No rest till dawn!
What if the fighting's not over till dawn, or after dawn? Look around. Okay. We're headed to a giant mountain spewing undead, apparently.
Vanek! I thought you died!
Sorry to disappoint.
Command, we're down to a few hundred shots. If the sappers don't get here by tomorrow, they're not getting into dawn at all. Oh, maybe they don't mean actually dawn. Maybe dawn's a place.
Sapper!
That's
We're
cool.
cut off! On it!
Press right trigger to shoot your primary firearm. Consumes black powder charges. Black powder charges are restored by hitting enemies with melee attacks. Land 4 attacks to restore 1 power charge. Okay. Well, what the hell? Scare I say, is it really gonna have me do the tutorial for shooting and not give me charges?
Bastards! Can't even aim right!
That slide's hilarious.
Bring it on.
Whee! Oh, that one sucked. Pistol disrupt. Right trigger while an enemy is attacking. That's like the parry.
Not so tough now, are you?
Seemed like a very forgiving parry window. Reputation represents your renown and experience and can be spent to obtain skills and items. You gain reputation when you defeat enemies, complete quests, and overcome challenges. You can build your reputation multiplier by performing different actions. The multiplier increases the amount of reputation you gain when you claim it by holding. Okay. When you take damage, your reputation multiplier resets. When you die, you lose all claimed reputation. Oh. So that's like a sort of soul system. Okay. Well, you had a bad day.
Rest now.
Oh shit. Also, the longer you wait to claim it, the higher your multiplier gets. I get it. Son of a bitch hit me. So it's kind of a no guts, no glory system. Block and parry. You can use your melee weapon to block and parry enemy attacks. LB. Okay. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
That was just a block. Try parry. Oh, too soon. No, still just a block. There we go. A break attack is an attack that cannot be blocked. Break attacks are shown by the dangerous attack indicator, the red. The safest way to deal with break attack is to disrupt it by shooting the enemy.
Come and get it!
It literally just told me that I can't block those, and I tried to block it. Coming to save your ass? Or somebody's ass?
I'm here to kick your ass for leaving me behind.
I can't let you through. You could get killed.
You could get killed. Did you even think about that?
Nor, please. This whole mission, it's just...
Just pull the
Yeah.
gate up! Seraph is here.
both of them.
Small favors.
Nor, go back. You're not ready for this.
And Yahara is.
Listen here, you little
Ooh.
French filler.
Keep it down. The shimmering wall's bad enough. You want to bring the dead on our heads?
The shimmering... what?
I think he said wall. I'm not usually scared of walls.
What in the pits is that?
Some kind of wall. It's not glass or stone or any other damn thing.
We could
One has
scale
to
the
be
stones to the
something.
parapet. It couldn't extend over that.
Absolutely not. The dead will pick us off on the way up. Oh, we're wasting time.
What have
Shot
you
the
done?
wall?
Getting us through.
It's pretty obvious. You were standing right there. You didn't see it.
Those gouges on the wall are glowing. Why are they glowing?
Souls below.
These bodies, they've been here for years. The dead must have gotten them while they were fleeing the city.
They look smashed. Toyed with. The dead don't do that.
Keep your eyes peeled, will you? Whatever did this is probably still around. All set!
Everyone get clear!
Except for you. You stay there and die.
Souls below.
Hey! Hey, Harlan! You still with me?
Yes! That thing is...
Snap out of it, Harlan!
No rest till dawn!
Till
No
dawn!
rest till
No
dawn!
rest till dawn!
I think it was trying to just say
Come at me.
you are welcome if you give me some biscuits.
Up! Gotta get up!
That did little. Am I supposed to fight this thing? Seriously. Nora, I hate to tell you, you weren't ready. Maybe that wasn't a good idea.
Harlan, don't!
Yeah, it's too late, lady.
Where in the pits am I? You wouldn't know, would you?
Follow me.
I'm sorry, what? Hey, wait!
I dragged you out of the river. You were unconscious for a while.
Out of, was there anyone else with me?
You were alone. No matter. You'll have to do.
We couldn't... I didn't know.
The damage is done. Now you must...
Sorry about that. I hit the button that usually shows my FPS on other games, and in this game it windowed, and the window stopped my game capture. So that's going to be a little hiccup in the video. Sorry about that. I noticed a little bit of hitching there, and I was trying to see what my actual FPS was. Now the game defaulted to ultra settings, and I turned it down to high because I never play games in ultra. That's just begging for trouble.
Hey!
The god you unleashed is called Uru. It is his army of the dead that has been laying waste to Dawn. The source of all your suffering.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
You! Tiny, talking... fox thing. You're a god.
There are lesser and greater gods. My name is Enki.
Inky.
You probably haven't heard of me.
I've heard of you.
Consider me your chance at redemption.
Your kind ravaged my city. My world. Killed everyone I've ever loved. Every breath I take from here on will be spent exacting my revenge on the gods. What's to stop me starting with you?
Nothing.
Death to gods.
Alone, you stand no chance against a god. Let me help you.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as Uru is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction. It's the least you can do.
You have a deal. Any hint of trickery and I'll be burying this out.
After what you just saw?
I would expect nothing less.
Now how do we get out of here?
This way.
She's making threats after what just happened.
I never asked your name.
No. My name's Noor.
And the axe? That's not a woodcutter's tool.
I'm a sapper. I fight in trenches, tunnels. Lots of uses for an axe down there.
You're a capable warrior, then.
I'm a fisher.
This slide is just so silly.
Come here. Hand me some of your black powder.
What for?
You'll see.
What's black powder usually for in horror?
Good. Now, try keeping up.
Keep up how?
Ah. What do we got here? Melee and armor. Learning skills in the path of steel improves your melee and defensive capabilities. Invest in passive steel to increase your melee damage. You can perform a powerful charged up shot with your primary firearm by holding RT, and then the longer you charge, the more powerful the shot becomes. Didn't it just told me skill acquired? Oh, it was showing me like the first two. Perform a power dodge by pressing B, then pressing B again.
What was that?
I infused it with an inkling of magic. It should help us get around.
Okay, that's cool.
He actually exists. Uru the Ravager.
A title he's rightfully earned.
It was in every storybook they read to me when I was bad.
And now he's loose.
Falling is dangerous. Yeah. I'm all too aware. Witherings are powerful magic abilities unique to Inky. To use a withering, you need to build Inky's withering gauge. When a withering gauge is full, press Y and LB.
Dead? What the?
A show of good faith.
The dead shouldn't be here. Where is this place? How far are we from the trenches?
Things have changed while you were unconscious. You should best see them for yourself.
What? Priming enemies. With Inky's help, you can quickly defeat enemies by building their priming gauge. Press Y to attack with Inky, and the attack curses the enemy and builds their priming gauge. When the priming gauge is full, the enemy is primed. Use RB or RT.
Allow me.
Is it full? Oh, that's right. Red ones you can't block.
Why did that one go down so easily?
I marked them for death. Help speed up the process.
Makes sense. I don't know that I like that mechanic too much.
On your guard.
Armored enemies. Some enemies wear armor, which significantly reduces the damage they take from attacks. You remove enemy armor by priming them first. Okay. It's going to force me to engage with this mechanic. Do it until it's done.
I'll tell you yet.
Yeah, I don't think I enjoy that. Why is there a 3-window tutorial on checkpoints? It's pretty basic. Hold A over a skill node to purchase that skill. Oh wait, you can unlearn skills, so that's cool. You could unlearn it to refund some of what you spent, so you could play around and switch specs up. That's cool.
Finally, some respite.
Finally, we're out. Is that... smoke? This is way past the trenches. The Coalition would never...
The dead spilled out of the door when Uru was freed.
Hamlets are small communities. They have been seized by hostile forces. Fight your way through enemy forces to find the enemy leader. Defeat the enemy leader to restore safety to the hamlet and allow its inhabitants to return.
I did this. Put it right.
By order of the Coalition Command, all able-bodied workers must report for duty, free quarters, good clothing, and 3 meals a day guaranteed. It may only, and probably will have, cost you your life. Boy, his prime meter's huge.
That should be all of them. We should check the coffee shop, call everyone back.
Coffee shops. At the heart of every hamlet is a coffee shop. After defeating the enemy leader, the coffee shop will open, unlocking a new checkpoint. Inside the coffee shop, talk to the host to restore your health, gain a reward, and purchase new clothing.
It feels peaceful here.
the actual hell is that?
Bless you, girl. The dead came over us like a wave. If it hadn't been for you...
Best not celebrate just yet. This whole mess is far from over.
I'll let the other hosts know. Keep an eye out for you. In the meantime, here. One good deed deserves another.
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger.
No. Souls below, it really is you. Over here.
Baz! Baz, your leg.
Blast took most of it. Infection got the rest. I knew you'd made it. I knew it.
Did anyone else make it? Did Harlan?
He fought to the end. Got that winged bastard good.
No.
I'm sorry, no. Pity me if I'd lost you.
We're wasting time. With the dead loose, we have no chance of reaching Uru.
Souls below, it's talking? What is that thing? I saw it fighting with you outside.
He's a god. He's gonna help me drag Uru back into the Great Below.
Is that so? Tell me, little god. Can you wipe the dead away with one stroke? Blow away the walls of dawn with a swish from your tail? If we're going up against an army, we'll need a proper fighting force. Three Peaks is the only place that's still got one.
That's a month's ride from here, Baz.
2 weeks. If you cut through Satrap's wind and travel light. I know a couple of guides that can take us.
Lead the way, then.
It's still watching us. Let's just ignore it. Can we go?
Our worst fears came true. When the Coalition's lines broke, the dead spilled into the world. It took every treacherous back road I knew to dodge their hordes. To push them back, we'd need an army. The only place that still had one was Three Peaks. A hard place, breeding harder people. Its knights are the oldest and greatest army in the world. Conquered most of it even. Now they rest on their laurels, rich off the fortune in black powder under the Kneeling Keep. 2 grueling weeks later, we were in sight of their capital, the city of Rit. Let's hope they'll help us save the world. Maybe then Nor will forgive herself.
You've unlocked a new fast travel location. You can use your map to quickly travel to an open coffee shop, found campsite, or activate lodestone. As you explore newly discovered locations and objectives become visible on your map. Use your map to help you navigate. Oh, come on.
Right. Which way to Rit?
We've barely had time to set up camp. At least get some food in you first.
The Coalition needs that army, Baz. The sooner we get them the help they need, the better.
Can you hold on until I've checked your axe and gun?
They're fine, Baz. I need to...
Just needs a bit of wood, iron, and sulfur. Won't even take a minute. Saw the materials I need piled up over there. Get them for me, will you?
The Gathering tutorial.
What's that?
I almost feel like somebody was a New World fan and they said, I wish this was single player, and started working on this game. Aha, I'm not going to give you the supplies. I'm going to sit.
Right then. Let me take a look.
Yes, upgrading is what I guessed he would do with it. Requires a mix of reputation and resources, yeah. That all makes sense. Right then. They even changed colors from white to green.
The trail ahead leads to the city. You can request an audience with the judges there. Meanwhile, I'll talk to some of my people in the keep. Grease the wheels if I have to.
You know people in the Kneeling Keep?
The perks of running with scumbags in my youth. Some of them got to very high places. I'll meet you at Pilgrim's Bend when
Enough
I'm
of
done.
you.
All right?
Let's talk about this giant
take too
bird
long.
behind you. It's like some kind of giant, funny-looking chicken. Wait, where's its eyes? Oh, its eyes are farther back on its head, and it has like a hollow... This is very interesting. Now, I noticed it said play Sebo. This...
Been waiting for you.
What do you got going on here, dude?
Set us up some Sebo?
I'm down for some Sebo.
Yeah, forget all the undead. Let's get to this minigame. Sebo is a traditional game that symbolizes the passage into the Great Below. To win, players must form a triangle rift in the least number of turns. Give the coins a purpose. Oh. Your goal is to create a triangle rift. So those are his coins and these are mine. I mean, of course he's going to move to block it, right? Wait, didn't he already just make one? I feel like he's already made one, like, a couple times now. This is an odd little game. Yeah, I see this going nowhere. How are you supposed to win this? I don't think this is going to be one for me. I like card mini games. This is something entirely different. Would you like to play again? Absolutely not.
An unfortunate slip-up.
You couldn't just have a card game like everybody else.
You didn't sleep last night. Or the night before that.
Well, I couldn't. What with you scampering about?
Sleeplessness only makes you a liability. You should.
I'm all right. The bridge is gone. Damn.
I have a better idea. Touch that skull for me.
All right.
Rift travel. Okay. That is self-explanatory.
What was that?
It's called a rift. On to the next one.
Is this even safe?
Mostly, yes.
Mostly.
Souls below! I can get used to this.
You might just have to. An interesting find.
It's just iron. What's so interesting about it?
Halt, Outlander! State your purpose!
I need to see the judges. It's urgent coalition business. Since when? Why?
For heretical possession and use of black powder weapons being an affront to Ramuha, goddess of the peaks. Do not resist.
This is ridiculous. You can't do this.
Bailiff, restrain her. Stop her in
I don't think
Ramuha's
we'll be
name.
restraining her.
What in the pit was that?
They mentioned Ramuha, another god. She must have also...
The law is not just for Ramuha's faithful. Report all transgressors, infidels, and traitors to the Kneeling Keep. Make the peaks safe and prosperous.
escaped dawn when the barrier fell.
Another one. I let out another one, and the knights are on her side already. I have to stop her, Enki. Before I can get to Uru, I have to stop her.
Perhaps Baz fared better.
That's better.
Where's the goal? This way? Favors. Ancestors are souls that escaped the great below, venerated by living for the favors they bestow. Visit an ancestor to gain their favor. This favor temporarily boosts all reputation you gain. The favor is not lost when you rest. Return to any ancestor to regain it.
Blessed day, Elder. What's that?
We'll stop then. Removing enemy shields. Oh, shimmering bushes. Oh, what happened to your shield? Relax, I've got this under control. So I've got funny shimmering bushes. I kind of saw that same thing in Redfall with the trees, so that's not a good sign for optimization.
There's another god. She's in the peaks already.
It's worse than that. Ramuha's in the Kneeling Keep itself. No one's allowed in there anymore except her and the judges. Coming here was a mistake. We need to leave. Try somewhere else.
I'm not going anywhere. Not while Ramuha's wreaking havoc at the peaks.
What about you, Enki? Are you going to let her drag you into this?
Not to my death, certainly. But I share her sentiment.
Well, you aren't going to get anything done unless you get into Rit. And the city is swarming with knights. We need someone to sneak us in. And I know just the one. His name is Young, former forge master of the keep. Last I heard, he'd hold up in Mudfish, but every road to it is blocked.
Like that's ever stopped us. All I need is a barrel of black powder and I can breach through.
There's a fort down the road. If the knights have been confiscating black powder, they'll definitely have a stash there.
I want some of the gold.
You asked for it.
Okay, that was a satisfying parry.
Peace be with you, Elder.
Harbinger's Axe, level 2 uncommon melee weapon. Burns the target.
What is it?
Mine is what it is.
Nice. Wait your turn.
It's madness. Why would they take away all the black powder?
If black powder can tear down the barrier at dawn, it can harm a god. Ramuha is simply eliminating a threat.
So these are kind of semi-open world feeling, but linear levels. Kind of like Outer Worlds. It's not exactly open world, but they are large areas. I mean, so far I've had some fun with it. I don't dislike it. Beyond this first look, I'm not sure if this is one I will play more or that I would want to make a video series out of. Maybe I'll play it some more and decide. I kind of just thought it'd be fun to start a sort of first look type series. Just check out some games on Game Pass or some
for my tastes.
freebies on PlayStation to see what they're about. Give people a look that watch my channel and see if these games are anything you might be interested in. I have no health potions left.
I'll take you to Bella.
It certainly feels a lot better than Stray Blade did.
Killing's dirty work, Enki.
Besides the shimmering trees, I
only do
haven't
it because
really
I have to.
ran into anything too egregious.
Then how should I kill Ramuha when we get to her?
Quick as you can. Back of the head or
Unblockable. That's going to be a problem for me because it takes me a little bit too long to process that I am seeing the unblockable attack. Alright. Here's a resting spot. I think this has been close to about an hour, so this should be a decent enough glimpse to at least form a preliminary opinion on whether you would like to play this game or not. I may dabble in it a little bit, but it doesn't really feel like a game I want to invest into making another series out of, so we'll probably just keep it in this Taking a Look series. So I hope you enjoyed it, and this gave you an idea whether you want to play it or not. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.